previous game before our game tonight was between Eau Claire Memorial and North St. Paul out of the Suburban St. Paul Conference, and it wound up 3-2 North St. Paul as they scored with about 4 minutes remaining in the third period to take the victory. Starting lineups for tonight's game: in goal for River Falls, number 22, Brian Hansen. On defense, number 3, Jeff Prochnow. On defense, number 7, Christensen. At wing, Howard Potton, number 21. At wing, number 6, Brent Bierstead. And at center, Gerathanis. For Eau Claire North, in goal, number 30, Todd Close. Defense, number 3, Steve Glassbrenner. Other defense, number 4, Joe Turk. Center, number 11, Dan King. At wing, Lane Costley, number 8. And number 13, Greg Ellenan. That's it. Well, sitting here in Eau Claire, this is Tom Landon along with Chuck By, getting ready for the start of tonight's game. We're going to have 3 officials working this game, and it should be probably a pretty tightly called contest. What do you think, Chuck?
I hope so, Tom. The referees for the St. Paul North Memorial game were just excellent. They're the top of the line as far as referees. They brought them down from St. Paul. I don't recognize these fellows. Do you?
Not at all. I think the gentleman on the far side did some of our games last year, but the other 2 gentlemen I don't recognize at all.
I think they are Wisconsin referees, though, however, compared with the Minnesota referees as we had for the previous game. Well, we're about ready to start the action here, Tom. I see Coach Dickmeyer has the Potton line starting out.
Okay, it'll be Potton, Gerathanis, and Bierstad. And the puck is dropped, and it goes back to the River Falls zone. They quickly clear the puck up to center, and Bierstead tries to clear to the line, loses it there. North takes it and brings it into the River Falls zone. Shot and a goal by number 13, Craig Ellenan. He broke across the line, took a slap shot, and it went over onto the far side, and Hansen made a stab at it and didn't come close. It went into the low corner, and it's a 1-0 Eau Claire North lead.
Hansen is seeing his first high school action tonight, and it's a little tough, I think, for a sophomore coming out for the first time getting in the nets against a team like Eau Claire here.
Puck is back in the River Falls zone, but they break out to the blue line. It's carried back in by Eau Claire North. They fan on a shot, take it in behind the net. Come out along the far side. It's controlled there by North. They get it back deeper into the corner. Back out to the side. Skips a stick. Goes up to the blue line, and it's cleared out of the zone by Gerathanis. Eau Claire North regains control in their own end. Shoot it forward, and it's intercepted by River Fall. Bierstead tries to bring it into the zone, loses it there. North picks it up, goes back to the line. Slap shot from the line, saved by Hansen, kicked into the far corner. Christensen checks his man off the puck there, and River Falls breaks out of the zone with Corey Knott. Knott brings it to center, crosses the Eau Claire line, leaves a drop pass there, shot right on. Nice save. By had a hard shot there, a little bit high, but right on net. Puck goes along the far side, kept in there at the point by Seacrest. Shot in behind the net. Knott fights for the puck there, picked up by North. They get it around on the near boards, picked up by Dusick. Dusick out in front, skips over a stick, gets out to center. It's cleared out of the zone. Dusick has it back to Seacrest. Seacrest controls in the River Falls zone. Headman's for by, it's picked off there. Picked off by North again at center ice and brought into the River Falls zone along the near boards. Centering pass, nobody home. Seacrest takes it along the near boards, gets it forward. It's kicked out of the zone. There's a delayed offside, but River Falls carries it out of the zone. It's picked off again by Seacrest, and he's checked off the puck. North brings it out of their zone again. They're checked off, but the puck goes into the River Falls end to the far side of the goal. Eau Claire controls along the far boards, picked off by By. By headmans it forward for Knott. Knott kicks it forward, and they're breaking in on goal. A shot goes way wide. That shot was taken by Greg Paulson. It's back out front to Knott. Knott controls to Paulson out front. He takes a shot, and it's gloved by the Eau Claire North goalie.
It's too bad Paulson didn't see his man there. He had Corey wide open in front of the net,
on the far side.
waiting for that puck, and he just shot it wide of the net. Those are opportunities that we're going to have to capitalize on, I think, to stay with this Eau Claire North team. River Falls takes the opportunity to make a line change.
Okay, coming out for River Falls is going to be Brent Elmanowski, Jeff Hovey, and Karin Bai. Puck goes into the far corner, brought along to the near boards. Eau Claire North picks it up there and breaks out of their zone. They bring it to center, shoot it into the River Falls end, goes in behind the River Falls goal. Back for it, Prochnow. He leaves it in the corner, picked up by North. North loses control. Prochnow picks it up again behind the net. It was picked off by Bai. Bai shoots it along the far boards. Picked up there by Prochnow. Tries to headman it to Hovey. He gets it to the line, but not out. Eau Claire shoots it again, back deep into the zone. Christensen after it there. Christensen checked into the boards again, very hard. Puck comes back to the point. North controls there. Shot right in front, just goes wide. Eau Claire gets it back to their own blue line. Slap shot from the point. Goes wide, comes up along the near boards. Stopped again at the blue line. North controls it there. North still has the puck, shoots it deep in the zone. Eau Claire back behind the River Falls net for it, holding up along the boards. Finally, we get a tie-up and a face-off.
We needed that whistle there, Tom.
There it is, fourth line.
Well, River Falls is going to go with 4 lines tonight.
Okay, coming out for River Falls now is going to be number 19, Jason Anderson, along with Dan Bites and number 17, Hans Jacob. Back on defense is Seacrest and Dusick. Dusick controls in his own zone, tries to bring it out, headmans it, and we're going to get a penalty coming up here on Eau Claire for interference or cross-checking. Oh, they're calling an icing. They didn't call that at all. Man got checked without ever touching the puck, and it was not called, Chuck. And they call the icing instead. Face off in the River Falls along the far boards. Controlled in the River Falls zone by no one. Finally kicked out to center. And controlled by no one. There's a fight for the puck right underneath us here. Finally we get a whistle and a face-off. Bierstead, Gerithanis, and Potton are out there on the front line for River Falls right now. It's kicked into the north zone, picked up by their defense, and brought out to center. They lose control along the far boards. There's a fight for it there. Controlled by North, shot into the zone, but cleared right away. Kicked out to center. Potton picks up the puck along the far boards, and we're going to get a tripping call here on Eau Claire North for taking down Potton along the far side. Man left his feet and knocked the River Falls player down, and you're going to get a tripping call on that just about every time.
Well, River Falls goes on the power play for the first time, and Coach Dickmeyer takes this opportunity to change his lines up again.
It's interesting, he's leaving the defense out there. They've been out there for quite a while. It'll be Seacrest and Dusick back on defense. Corey Knott, Chris Bai, and Greg Paulson up front. You notice he's flip-flopping his wings here, right to left and left to right for the power play. Puck gets cleared all the way down the rink and picked up by Dusick behind his own net. He winds up there, comes right straight up the center of the rink. Dusick carries to the red line, headmans it forward to Paulson. Paulson controls in the Eau Claire zone. He's taken off the puck by the defense. It's intercepted by Bai. He leaves it for Knott, back to Bai. Bai has it back out to the point to Dusick. Dusick headmans it forward and gets it into Knott. Knott has it alongside the Eau Claire net, in behind the net, back out to Bai. Bai back out to Dusick. Dusick has it at the point, back to Bai. Back out to Dusick, he loses it and it goes past the blue line. Dusick back for it and leaves it for Bai. Bai picks it up and carries back to the Eau Claire line. Carries it into the zone, loses it there. Puck comes out to the corner, is tipped forward by Dusick right in front. Tip just goes wide. Paulson controls along the near board, leaves it for Seacrest. Nice pass back over to Dusick, right down the slot. Takes a shot, and a glove saved by the Eau Claire North goalie.
Nice shot by Sean Dusick.
Very nice shot.
Good shot there. He moved in and hard shot on the goalie. Goalie made a good save.
58 seconds left on the power play. 9:14 left to go in the first period. 1-0 Eau Claire North. Face-off's going to come to the left of the Eau Claire goalie. As controlled by River Falls back to the point. A shot there by Gerathonis, who's now playing a point. Christensen has it on the near side. Gerathonis, it comes out of the zone. Picked off by North, and they bring it into the zone. All alone, walking right in. Nice save by Hansen, and he gloves it and hangs on. Beautiful save by Hansen on that one.
Thomas, you noticed he uses the umbrella on the Cotton line for the power play, and that's a real good power line play. It brings one man that's a strong shooter out on the point, which is Gerathonis. The problem with it is that if the defense takes it away, as you know, it gives him a pretty good opportunity. You got to have a good save by the goalie.
Okay, the faceoff will come to the left of Hansen here. We have a shot right on and a nice save again by Hansen. He tries to kick it out of the zone. It's controlled finally by Potton. Potton clears it out of the zone to Gerathonis up on wing. He has it taken away at the red line, and it's cleared back into the River Falls zone, picked up by Eau Claire. They try to bring it forward. Christensen. Eau Claire walks right in, and it's taken away right out in front. Back out to the point. Nice save by Hansen. Another nice save by Hansen. Really has settled down here after the first 5 minutes of the period. River Falls controls in their own zone. It's picked up by Prochnow. Prochnow cross ice pass to Dusick. Dusick headmans it for Bierstead. Bierstead has it taken away at center ice, and Eau Claire brings it right back into the River Falls zone. Check up along the boards and shoot it deep in behind the River Falls net. Prochnow back after it there, headmans it forward to Bierstead. Bierstead tries to get it back and is taken off his stick, but it's controlled by Gerathonis. He breaks the center, has it taken away. Dusick picks it up, carries right into the Eau Claire north end. He has it and circles around the net, tries a drop pass out front, nobody home. Eau Claire brings it right back out of the zone, controlled by Karin Bai. Shoots it back into the Eau Claire zone, picked up by Helmanowski. Helmanowski tries in for the net, and it's Jeff Hovey behind the net. Karin Bai takes a backhand, just goes wide. Another backhand by Hovey just goes wide. Hovey controls along the boards. Eau Claire has it there, shoots it in behind their own net. They cross ice it back to the center, bringing it out toward the blue line. And a nice breakout play there. North goes to the River Falls line, and he's checked but not taken off the puck. Seacrest has it, takes it in behind the net, comes up along the near boards. Back behind the net, Seacrest picks it up. Seacrest still controls in front of the net, gets it forward to Helmanowski. Helmanowski breaks to the Eau Claire North line. It's cleared right out by their defense down to the River Falls end. North picks it up there. Cross ice pass right out in front. A tip is tried. North picks it up at the point. Shot goes wide into the corner. River Falls has it there. Helmanowski clears it to center. And it's picked up there by Jason Anderson. Anderson carries to the Eau Claire zone, loses it. Nobody with him there. Christensen has it back, gets it cross ice to Jeff Prochnow. He shoots it in the Eau Claire zone, rings the board, comes over to the near side.
Hans Jacobs made a nice hard check there.
Made a nice clean check there in the corner, and the puck is controlled finally by Eau Claire North. We get a whistle. Coming out for River Falls will be By Paulson and Knott. Staying at defense will be Prochnow and Christensen. Faceoff will come to the right of the Eau Claire goalie. Draw is won by North. They circle in their own zone, try to come up along the near boards, lose it there. Shot from the point by Christensen goes wide. Eau Claire picks it up again behind their own net. They try to clear it up along the far side, and it's picked off there by Knott. Knott gets it back to Prochnow. Prochnow leaves it for Christensen. Headmans it forward, just goes. And we get an offside against North as Turk brought the puck inside the line before they cleared the zone.
Well, Tom, there's 6 minutes and 19 seconds left in the first period. Eau Claire North still leads 1-0 after having scored within the first minute of the game. Since that time,
it's been pretty even since that time, Chuck, up and down the ice. There's been a couple of good scoring opportunities for both teams. The draw is controlled by Eau Claire North, and they bring it right back to the line. And they get an offside call again on North. Face-off coming just outside the River Falls zone along the far boards.
I think Eau Claire may have had a few more shots on goal, but basically it's been up and down the ice.
Draw is brought into the center area, and Eau Claire controls there. Headmans it forward and shoots it into the River Falls zone in behind the net. Picked up there by Prochnow. He has nobody to pass to, finally clears it ahead nicely for Knott. Knott tips it forward, and Bai goes after it. And Bai picks it up in the zone. Over to Paulson. Paulson can't quite control, tries a centering pass, and he's taken off the puck. Knott tries to control in the corner, picked off by North. They try to come up along the near boards and do to the blue line. They try to clear it forward. It's picked off by Paulson at center ice. Paulson carries back to the line, tries to headman it for Bai, and is taken away. Eau Claire breaks in, one man, and you're going to get an offside call here on North. Face-off again coming along the far boards just outside the River Falls zone. We have 5:32 left to go in the first period. Out there for River Falls is Potton, Gerathonis, and Bierstadt. Back at the points will be Dusick and Seacrest. Draw is won by North. They clear it back to the red line. It's drilled from there, but it offside, picked up by Potton. Potton brings it into the Eau Claire North line. Takes it in behind the net, tries a centering pass out front to Dusick. Dusick takes a shot right out front, backhand, right on.
All right.
A shot and a score by Bierstadt. Gerathonis backhanded it from the far side. The Eau Claire goalie made a nice save, but Bierstadt right out in front picked up the rebound and put it in. Tie the game 1-1 with 5:12 left to go in the period.
One thing, Tom, about Brent Bierstadt, and I've watched him play a lot of games, he has a way of being in the right spot at the right time. He was in front of the net. When Gerathonis took that shot, came out front, Brent picked it up, put it in. Key goal.
Okay, controlling for River Falls is Karen Bai. She shoots it into the Eau Claire North zone, goes in behind the net. Catches after the puck in the corner, takes a man into the boards there. It's controlled by River Falls. Dusick lays a check on as the puck comes out to center. Seacrest picks it up there. Cross ice pass, nobody home. North picks it up at their own line. They control in their own zone. North headmans it up to center. Bring it to the River Falls line. Shoot it in behind the net. Seacrest back after it there. Goes into the corner. Seacrest gets taken off the puck. Controlled by North. And we're going to get a whistle in the River Falls zone. We have 4:35 left to go in the period. North making a change, and I believe River Falls is going to stay. No, they're going to make a change also. They're bringing out Knott, Bai, and Paulson, along with Prochnow and Christensen back at the points. The draw will come to the right of River Falls goalie Hansen. Shot from the point, weak, goes in front. Another shot right in front, and Brian Hansen pounces on that one and covers it up for a whistle. We get a face-off to his left.
Oh, he's terrible.
Face-off draw won by Eau Claire, back to the point, shot right on goal. He's cleared. Hansen again down in front, a nice save on a tip puck right in front. Hansen got it in between his pads and then covered up on it with both legs. Again, the draw will come to his left, controlled by River Falls. Paulson tries to come out of the zone with it, gets it back to Corey Knott. Corey Knott across the ice to Prochnow. Prochnow has it right at the line. It's still not controlled by anyone and finally brought right back in by Eau Claire. Tipped away there. Paulson, after the puck, tips it out of the zone, comes to center ice. Eau Claire after it there. They tip it forward and it's controlled by North at the red line. North carries right into River Falls zone. Along the near boards, takes it into the corner, goes in behind the net, loses it there. Eau Claire controls again. It's in behind the River Falls net. It's sitting loose in behind the net, and it's finally whistled down. We'll get another face-off coming to Brian Hansen's left. Get a line change for River Falls. Coming out there will be Bikes, Hans Joseph, and Jason Anderson.
Hans Jacobs.
Hans Jacobs, excuse me. Draw one by Eau Claire North, and they bounce one off the top of the crossbar. And Hansen lost it there for a few minutes, but recovers. It's controlled along by Bikes. Bikes gets that head man up for Sechrist. Sechrist breaks it out of the zone, comes to the red line, shoots it into the Eau Claire North zone, and is taken down on a heavy check. North has it in behind their own net. Anderson there, back to Sechrist at the point. Sechrist backhands it into the center. Jacobs controls theirs, taken away. North breaks out of the zone, 2-on-2. Is taken away by Dusick at the River Falls line. And Jacobs back after it. Dusick controls in behind his own net. Headmans it out forward to Bikes. Bikes has it, brings it up. Nice pass to Anderson. Anderson's hauled down, no whistle. Oh yes, we did get a whistle. Hooking. Referee along the near boards caught that one.
You know, Jason Anderson is only a freshman skating out there, and I think his dad said he weighs 100 pounds. But Jason has good hockey skills, and
I don't believe this.
He's able to pass the puck.
When these guys were out in the power play last time, it all was in our end.
Penalty is on number 9, Brian Renstead.
I can't
Rested.
Did you see the last time they were out there in the power play? We were almost scored on twice.
Okay, out there for River Falls on the power play is Christensen and Gerathanis back at defense. And up front will be Bierstead Potton and Jeff Prochnow playing a wing.
He moves Prochnow from defense up to wing and moves Gerathanis back.
Okay, bringing it out for River Falls out of their own zone is Gerathanis. He headmans it to the River Falls, to the Eau Claire line. They control and shoot it right back into the River Falls zone. Christensen back after it there. Finally, it's controlled by no one. It goes into the corner. Christensen after it there, headmans it forward. It's finally controlled by River Falls and shot down the ice, and we're going to get an icing call here coming up against River Falls.
A little bit hard to tell who was on the power play there the last minute.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to get a line change here by Paulson and Knott are coming out along with Sechrist and Dusick back at the points. We have a minute 19 left to go in the power play and 2:17 left to go in the period in a 1-to-1 hockey game. The draw will come to the left of Brian Hansen. Taking the draw for River Falls will be Corey Knott. Draw is controlled by Knott. He gets it back to Dusick on defense. Dusick takes it in behind his own net, breaks out along the far side, holds up there, cross ice pass to Knott. Knott controls and brings it to center, brings it to the Eau Claire line. Drags it right in front, controls again, walks right in on goal. Nice save by the Eau Claire goalie on that one. They try to headman it and do out of the zone. It goes all the way back in the River Falls zone. Hansen has to make the save. Dusick controls again, takes behind his own net. River Falls comes back and sets up there. Dusick comes out along the near side, headmans it forward again to Knott. Knott controls, takes it right into the Eau Claire zone. It's taken away there and shot right back down the ice. Dusick back for it behind his own net, picks it up there. Dusick up along the near boards, headmans it forward to Paulson. Paulson has it taken off his stick twice. Finally by control, shoots it in the Eau Claire North zone. North controls in their own zone, try to headman it out, and Dusick just misses it at the blue line. It goes back into the River Falls zone. Dusick has it there, cross ice to Sechrist. Sechrist, cross ice pass, just misses by, and it's picked up by Knott. Knott carries it in the Eau Claire zone, tries to set up in the corner. Leaves it back for By. By leaves it for Dusick. Dusick, hard shot, just goes wide. Controlled by North, and they clear it out of their zone. Sechrist picks it off at center ice. Eau Claire back at full strength. Paulson has it tipped off his stick and goes and picked up by Eau Claire and brought into the River Falls zone. Christensen back on defense for it, takes it into the corner and in behind his own net. Big check back behind the net, and it's finally controlled by Karenbai along the far boards, picked off by North at the defense, tipped out front. North has it back at the point, shoots it deeper into the River Falls zone. Christensen fights for it along the board. North controls, shot right on. Another save by Hansen. Comes out of the zone, and it's controlled there by Karenbai. Karenbai takes it in the Eau Claire North zone, taken down on a hard check. By right back up after a hard check.
He's going to get him back.
Controlled at the point. Double check on the Eau Claire North player along the board.
You're going to get one.
Well, we had things roughing up down there a little bit. Now I don't know if we're going to get a penalty or not, Tom. Did you see if there any elbows got up?
No arm went up on that one.
Okay, as long as they didn't get their elbows up.
Kill him, Brent!
Okay, out there for River Falls is Jeff Hovey, Brent Helmanowski, and Karin Bai. Back on defense is Prochnow and Christensen. The draw will come into the right of the Eau Claire North goalie. We have 7 seconds left in the period. Comes back to the point, and Prochnow shoots it in behind the Eau Claire net. Eau Claire controls in their own zone as the horn goes, ending the first period. A pretty good period overall, Chuck. 1-1 hockey game. I think both teams could have done a few things a little righter, but it just seemed like it was some pretty good up and down action. I think maybe Eau Claire North had a little edge in shots on goal, but all in all, it was a fairly even period.
Likewise, Tom, there were a lot of things that we did well. River Falls moved the puck down. I think we skated well with them, and the score is somewhat indicative of the play. And neither team has got this game sewed up. Neither team is losing.
Yeah. After that first shot on goal that went in for Eau Claire North, I thought that Brian Hansen really had an awfully good first period of hockey. He made some very difficult saves, Chuck.
Tom, you and I have seen a lot of games where someone comes and scores within that first 30 seconds, and right there it just opens the door, and from there on out, everything goes in. And it's just one of those things that happens, and it's tough to stay in the game. Brian did a nice job. He came right back and made some very, very nice saves. He's a good, solid goaltender.
Okay, we'll be back for the second period in just a few minutes.
Well, Tom, we're back ready to start the second period. Coach Dickmeyer has chosen to put the Potten line out to start the period with Gerathanis, Biersted on wings, Prochnow and Christensen on defense. The puck is dropped.
Puck is dropped. Potten gets the draw, shoots it into the Eau Claire North zone. Potten back after it, picked up by the North defense. They try to break out along the near boards. They tip the puck forward, and it's going to be just wide of the River Falls zone, picked up there by Christensen. He shoots it along the far boards. It's in the corner, and it's frozen there, and we get a whistle. Got a line change coming up for River Falls right off the bat. Coming out is Paulson, Knott, and Bai, along with Seacrest and Dusick back at the point. Draw is controlled by North along the far board. North has it in the zone, shot right on. Tip just missed right out in front. That was a sure goal. He couldn't quite get his stick on it. North intercepts at the blue line and carries it deeper into the zone. Picked up there by Paulson. Paulson clears it back out to center. North has it, excuse me, at center and shoots it into the River Falls zone. They change on the fly. Dusick has it and brings it out of the River Falls zone. Cross ice pass to Knott. Knott carries it into the zone, deeper into the zone, cuts right in front. Centering pass goes through everybody. Picked up by North along the far side. They bring it back out to the blue line. It's picked up there by North. North brings it to the River Falls line, shoots it in. Seacrest back for it. It's controlled behind the net by Eau Claire North. Seacrest takes it away there. North regains control, leaves it there for Knott. Knott has it in behind his own net. He leaves a pass there for Seacrest. Seacrest picks it up, tries to bring it forward, does. Gets it out to Paulson. Paulson has it there. He gets it taken away right at the line. Bai picks it up, shoots it into the zone. North controls, brings it right back out of the zone. Picks off one of the referees along the far boards. It's controlled by Dusick back in the River Falls line. He brings it out to center to Bai. Bai shoots it into the zone, and they change on the fly. Coming out for River Falls will be... I can't quite tell whose line is out there right now. It's Karin Bai, Jeff Hovey, and Brent Helmanowski. Eau Claire North has it there. Helmanowski takes his man off the puck, controls in the River Falls zone, and he's taken down. Puck's in behind the net, controlled by no one. Finally, it's picked up by North. Picked off there by Prochnow. Prochnow gets it back out to the point, and it's tipped by the Eau Claire defense. Will get no icing call on this one. Back behind the net, Hovey after it in the corner along the near board. Eau Claire North controls, gets it back behind their own net. Helmanowski lays a check there, but it's controlled by North, and they try to bring it out of the zone and do. They headman it to center, bring it to the River Falls line, slap shot from there. Steered aside by Hansen. Puck along the near boards, and it's picked up by Prochnow gets it back out, stopped at the point, and a shot by Steve Glassbrenner from the point goes up into the top corner for a 2-1 Eau Claire North lead with 12:10 left to go in the second period. That was an awful nice shot, Chuck. Top corner, that's an awful hard shot to stop.
Did well, and of course, with some experience, Jason Anderson is going to get out and stop those there. He's a little bit timid and backed off and didn't take the shot away from the defenseman and let him get it off. But,
yeah, it was not a good clearing of the puck on that particular one. River Falls comes right back in, takes it into the River Falls zone. And a shot taken on goal there by Anderson. Goes into the corner. It was a nice save by the Eau Claire goalie. Eau Claire picks it up again, brings it back out to center. They break to the River Falls line. Seacrest takes his man out along the boards. Puck goes in behind the River Falls net, picked up by Dusick. Sidesteps a check there. Headmans it out of the zone to Dusick. Back out to center to Anderson. Is tipped forward to Bikes. Goes into the Eau Claire North zone. Fighting for it there is Hans Jacobs. Goes in behind the Eau Claire North net, and we get a whistle as two men fall on the puck. We get a line change here. Coming out will be Gerathanis, Potton, and Bierstead. Christensen and Prochnow back at the points again. The draw will come to the right of the Eau Claire North goalie. Potton on the draw. Get it lined up. Puck's down. It's controlled by Eau Claire, and they bring it right out of the zone. Eau Claire brings it right into the zone, walks in on Hansen, shoots it wide. Puck goes along the far boards there. Potton has it tipped forward, but it's controlled by North, still in the River Falls zone. Weak shot on goal, steered aside by Hansen. Puck comes back in behind the River Falls net. North tries a centering pass there, picked up by Gerathanis. Headmans it forward just a little too far for Bierstead. Controlled at center by North. They shoot it right back into the zone. Christensen has it. He shoots it forward and out of the zone. North has it back at the red line. They toss it between defense and bring it right back up to the red line. Shot from there. They have a man offside, and it's called. Face-off will come just outside the River Falls zone. We've got 10:46 left to go in the second period. It's 2-1 Eau Claire North. Back out for River Falls will be Not By and Paulson. Seacrest and Dusick man the points. Puck controlled by Eau Claire North. They toss it between defense, try a centering pass, and it's tipped away. Back into the River Falls zone, picked up by Seacrest. He circles behind his own goal, gets it up to Paulson. Paulson shoots it deeper into his own zone and controls behind his own net. Headmans it forward to By. By has it there. Headmans it to Knott. He's taken out on the play. Knott takes it forward to the Eau Claire line. Around two men in behind the net. Knott still controls behind the Eau Claire net. He's taken down, left in the corner there. Paulson tries to take his man out, but it's controlled by Eau Claire North's defense. They break up along the far boards. Headman pass there goes too far, and we're going to get an icing call against North. Face-off will come in the Eau Claire North zone to the right of North goalie Todd Close. Well, so far this period has been pretty much a carbon copy of that first period, Chuck. It's been pretty much up and down the ice, one shot going in.
Yes, it has, Tom. River Falls is skating 4 lines as compared to Eau Claire skating 3 lines. Do you think that makes any difference?
Oh, it possibly could, Chuck. I don't think Eau Claire North has a 4th line by the numbers that they had here.
No, they don't. They only have enough here for 3 lines.
But I think as far as wearing them down, I don't think that'll be a factor in the hockey game. North controls and takes it right in on goal, and he's taken off the puck there in behind the net by Prochnow. Prochnow is taken into the boards hard. Tipped in behind the net, and Christensen picks it up. Christensen headmans it forward, and he goes out to the point, stopped there by Eau Claire defense. Shot right back in again. Ilmanowski in behind the net, takes a check, gets it up along the far boards. North defense has it there. Shot goes way wide. Comes back out, and it's tipped out across the blue line by Hovey. Controlled by North, shot back in offside. We got a line change for both teams here. Coming out for River Falls will be Jacobs, Anderson, and Bikes. along with Seacrest and Dusick back at the points. Dusick controls along the far boards, brings it into the Eau Claire North zone, still controls there. Tries a centering pass, nobody home. Comes up along the near boards, controlled by Eau Claire North. They try a clearing pass, picked up by Bikes. Bikes gets a backhander off, just goes wide. Bikes takes his man off the puck in the corner. Drive there by Dusick, goes in front, and it's kicked out front and picked up by North. They break it back out of their zone to the Eau Claire River Falls line. North shoots it deep into the zone there. Controlled in the corner by River Falls. They shoot it back out, and Danny Bikes breaking it out of the zone to the Eau Claire line. He winds up, takes a shot, gloved by the Eau Claire goalie. In behind the Eau Claire net, defenseman has it there, trying to come up along the near boards. Comes back out to the point to Seacrest. His shot is stopped by the defense. Headman forward along the near boards. Eau Claire breaks the zone. Carries the River Falls line, dumps it in. They're changing on the fly. Goes to Prochnow. Prochnow gets it up ahead to Jacobs. His clearing pass is intercepted. It goes back in behind the River Falls net. Seacrest has it up along the near boards to Bikes. Bikes cross-eyed pass to Jacobson, just a little too far. Eau Claire controls it there, and they break in. Shot on goal, goes high and wide. Comes up along the near boards, picked up there by Gerathonis. He's taken off the puck. Puck comes out to center. Jacobs shoots it into the zone, and he's going to go off on a change. Chasing the puck for River Falls is Gerathonis as Eau Claire breaks the River Falls line. Taken away there, controlled by Christensen. Headmans it back out to center. Puck comes to the River Falls line. We get an offside call as North did not clear the zone before they brought it back in.
Tom, I think we can say that this is a much faster, harder hitting game than the Shattuck game last Saturday.
Well, I think overall North has a team much deeper in skaters and a little bit better size than what Shattuck had.
Well, they're faster and harder hitting, and I think that makes us have to skate faster and play the man a little bit more.
It's either that or take a pretty severe beating. Puck goes into the North zone and is controlled along the board by Bierstedt. Bierstedt still has it in the Eau Claire North zone. Cross-ice pass to Gerathonis. His shot stopped by the Eau Claire defense. Controlled along the near boards by Eau Claire. They try to shoot it in behind. Bierstedt right there. Puck is tipped out of the zone and goes all the way back into the River Falls zone. Seacrest back after it. He picks it up. Circles behind his own net. Tries a centering pass. Comes out front to Gerathonis. His pass is to Bierstedt. Up to Potton. Potton breaks into the Eau Claire zone. He's taken out along the near boards. It goes in behind the net, and we're going to get a penalty coming up here to Eau Claire. And I believe that's going to be for holding or interference. That penalty coming up to number 2, Pete Glassbrenner.
Well, this is going to be a key opportunity for Coach Dickmeyer to put some power out in the line and see what he can come up with to gain back that goal that we're behind.
Okay, on the power play for River Falls will be Corey Knott, Chris By, and Greg Paulson. Back at the points will be Seacrest and Dusick. The draw will come to the right of the Eau Claire North goalie. Corey Knott in on the draw. Puck is dropped, controlled by By. By back out to Dusick at the point, back to Knott. Knott controls there, gets it to By. By walks right in front, takes a shot, and Paulson tries to follow up, and he's taken right into the net, and we get a whistle. It's held by the Eau Claire North goalie.
Well, we had a pretty good scoring opportunity there. I think we had 2 or 3 shots that the goalie saved.
Chris By walked right out in front that time on a nice pass by Corey Knott, and just couldn't quite get it up over the top of Eau Claire North goalie. Todd Close has played a pretty good game in goal for North so far. He's made some real good saves. Puck along the near boards here, stopped at the blue line by Seacrest. He controls, cross-ice pass goes out of the zone to Dusick. Dusick headmans it forward to Knott. Picked off again by Dusick as he clicks to the line. Cross-ice pass to Knott. Knott carries it into the zone, walks right out in front, takes a shot right out in front. Another shot right out in front by just goes wide. It's controlled by Paulson. His shot just goes wide. Knott has it in behind the net, tries to stuff on the near side. He's taken away there, comes right back out front. Finally, North controls in behind their own net. They try to break up along the near boards. It's held along the boards, and we get a face-off with 1:12 left to go in the penalty to Pete Glassbrenner.
Well, we had a lot of pressure there. I thought we had a goal at one point.
5:54 left to go in the second period.
We need one right now, Tom, to get back in this game.
Okay, coming out for River Falls will be Bierstead, Potton, and Prochnow is going to move up on that wing again and put Gerathanis back at the point along with Christensen. Potton on the draw. Coming to the left, the Eau Claire goalie. The draw is won by Potton, back out to the point to Gerathanis. He winds up, is stopped on a nice play by Lane Costley at the point. It's headman back to the Eau Claire North zone. Cross ice pass to Christensen. He controls there, shoots it deeper into the zone. North has it in behind their own net. They backhand it out, and it goes all the way down the ice. Nice clearing pass there. Picked up by Gerathanis. He carries in behind his own net, stops there, and tries to set up on the power play. They bring it up along the near boards to Prochnow. Prochnow carries to red line, in across the blue line, carries it into the corner. He has it there, back to Gerathanis at the point, back down to Prochnow. Prochnow is tied up in the corner, goes deeper in the corner to Potton. Potton gets it back to Gerathanis. His shot right out in front. A shot and a goal right out front again by Bierstead. Bierstead was standing right there, I think.
No, I think it's Gerathanis scored.
Gerathanis got that from the point. It looked like it was tipped out front. Whether it was off an Eau Claire man or what, it seemed to change direction a little bit, Chuck.
That was a nice, hard shot
Low
by
shot.
Mitch Gerathanis, scoring that goal for River Falls. The score is 2-2. And if you notice, he changed his line, his power play there. He didn't use the umbrella. He used the conventional
power play on that one. Okay, we're back out to center ice on the draw, controlled by North. North has it at center, brings it to the River Falls line and shoots it in. Secret backfoot along the near board, controlled by River Falls along the far boards, picked up by Helmanowski. Helmanowski gets it forward for Karin Bai. She carries to the Eau Claire North line and dumps it deeper into the zone. North has it there in the corner. They shipped it in behind the net. And again, back to the other side, and they're going to try to come up along the far boards. Intercepted by Dusick. It's kept, finally tipped out of the zone by North. Controlled by Seacrest. Seacrest shoots it forward, and it's tipped off with 2 sticks and goes down into the corner. And we're going to get an icing call.
How many sticks does it have to hit? People sticks and calls it icing.
So they'll bring the puck all the way back into the River Falls zone and face it off with 4:15 left to go in the second period.
I don't know if you noticed, Tom, we had a little different line out there than what we had been having during the earlier part. We'll watch and see how that develops as the game wears on.
Back out for River Falls is not Bai and Paulson. Bai tips it out of the zone and goes into the Eau Claire North side. Picked up by their defense. They try a clearing pass. Not tries a centering pass. And the Eau Claire goalie alertly dives out and covers the puck. It was a good chance for River Falls there, but the pass was just tipped off a skate and didn't quite get through to Bai breaking down the slot. Knott will be on the draw here. Draw won by Knott. He walks right in, shoots and picks out the top corner and scores. 3-2 River Falls on a nice individual play by Corey Knott. He got the draw through his man's legs, stepped right around and picked it up and put it into the top far corner. That was an awful nice play by Corey Knott, and not much of a chance for Todd Close on that one. That was in there quick.
Corey had a beautiful shot there. That's what you have to know how to do, is to bring that puck up, put it where the goalie is not. You can't always stay down low. The goalie wasn't ready for it, and it was a nice, easy goal. I'm not sure it was easy. It was a nice goal.
Okay, back out there for River Falls is the Potton line, along with Bierstead and Gerathanis. Puck is controlled by North, shot into the River Falls zone. Secrets back for it there, gets it to Dusick, goes by his stick, picked up by Dusick in the middle, and he brings it out to center. Brings it to the Eau Claire North end, brings it into the corner, tries a centering pass. Just missed on a tip by Gerathanis there. Controlled in behind the net by North. They break out along the near boards. Checked there by Potton. Headman out of the zone by Eau Claire. They bring it to the line. He's taken off the puck there. Centering pass goes awry. Picked up by Potton. Potton headmans it for Bierstead. Bierstead controls right at center ice. Gets it back for Seacrest. Seacrest brings it to center to Potton. Potton takes it into the line, but Bierstead was pulled offside by one of the Eau Claire defenders, and we'll get a face-off coming just outside the Eau Claire line.
I don't know if you noticed, Tom, but Gerathanis was up there looking for the pass. He was wide open if they could have gotten it to him.
I don't think Potton was able to see him because he was kind of going the opposite direction on that one.
No, I know he didn't see him. I'm just saying he was up there.
He was all alone, though, going toward the line. Okay, we've got By, Jacobs, and Helmanowski out there for River Falls right now, and they get the draw and take it into the Eau Claire North end. They get the puck along the boards, controlled there by Helmanowski. He shoots it back in. Pass trying to break out, goes wide, and it's picked up by By. By tips it forward to Helmanowski. Picked off by North at their own line, back out to center. Picked up there by River Falls, shot right back in. Controlled by no one. It's right out here at center ice along the near boards. North fighting for the puck along the boards there. Finally, Jacobs. No, he didn't come out of the fray with it either. Two men fighting for the puck. Finally, North breaks it into the zone, takes a shot, saved by Hansen. Christensen takes it in behind his own net. Tries to come up along the far boards. Double check along there, and they tie it up for a whistle. We'll get a face-off here with 2:22 left to go. Second period in a 3-2. River Falls leading Eau Claire North.
Tom, it'd be kind of interesting to have a little heartbeat machine on Brian Hansen right now. See how his heart's going. Having a sophomore playing his first varsity game, and he's doing an excellent job. He's got to be a little bit excited out there.
I don't know. He looks pretty relaxed out there to me, Chuck. He was just leaning on the side of the net, waiting for the face-off, trying to relax himself. It's tipped right out front.
I don't know that I've ever seen that.
Eau Claire North.
Both pipes.
Eau Claire North man tipped the puck right in the crease and hit it right off the other pipe.
I don't know that I've ever seen that. I think that was two pipes. He hit one pipe, it went across and hit the other one.
He hit the far pipe, it came out front. The other Eau Claire man hit it off the other pipe, and it went right underneath Hansen. Face off in the River Falls zone. Shot goes wide of net. Picked up by along the near boards. He tries to bring it out to center and does. It's cleared back to the blue line, and Eau Claire North picks it up there, brings it to the line, shoots it in. Goes in behind Hansen. Dusek back for it there. Takes a heavy check along the boards. Dusek still controls the puck. Shoots it up on the far side to Paulson. Paulson taking off the puck there. North controls along the far boards. Shot comes back out to the point. Carried deeper into the zone. Seacrest takes his man off the puck. It's picked up by Paulson. Head man to By. By controls, takes it into the Eau Claire North zone. It's taken off his stick. Knott picks it up, slips it forward, slips it through two men, walks right in front again. Tries a pass to Paulson, just goes wide. It was tipped out in front. There's a puck that comes back out to center, picked up by North. They carry into the zone. Slap shot knocked down by Dusek. He leaves it for Seacrest. Seacrest in behind his own net. Shoots it around along the far boards. Eau Claire North controls there, shoots back to the near side. Seacrest picks it up again. North has it again along the near side. They try a centering pass. It's kicked out of the zone by Paulson. North picks it up back at center. Shoots it up to the line. The puck goes out of play, and we'll get a face-off here with 1 minute left to go in the second period.
Tom, there's a pretty good crowd here, you know. I'm not very good at estimating numbers, but you look across, there's several sections that are fairly full, and on the other side here, which the camera can't see, there's, in addition to the players, a number of spectators.
I'd say we're up around 300-400 in the building right now. The draw coming right outside the River Falls line, controlled by Potton as he shoots it back into the Eau Claire zone. Potton back after it there, takes his man up against the boards. Eau Claire North controls and tries to break out of the zone. It's intercepted by Gerathanis, shot back in offside.
Good play by Gerathanis. Take the offside, catch your breath right there.
He had nowhere to go with that one, Chuck.
We were not organized in such a way that he could do anything but give the puck up and possibly give them a breakaway. So that was a good offside as far as I'm concerned.
We got a face-off coming, 46 seconds left to go in the period. Christensen has it cross ice to Prochnow. Prochnow controls, shoots it into the Eau Claire zone, goes in behind their own net. They try to clear up along the far side, and they come back around the net and come up the near side. Nice pass by the defense out to center. Picked off there by Gerathanis. He keeps it in the zone. Puck goes back in behind the Eau Claire net again. They break out, try a centering pass there, and it's picked off by Potton. Potton has it and controls it. Walks out in front, takes a shot, and it's tipped off the Eau Claire goalie stick and goes right into the net. A nice play by Howard Potton.
gave him time.
You bet, Howard. We'll take him any way we get him. Nice shot, Howard. He
Picked up a loose puck along the far boards, walked and circled right around out front, got on his forehand side, took a shot, and it bounced right off the Eau Claire goalie's stick between his legs and into the net.
Well, they gave him time to put plenty of power on it. When Howard gets a forehand shot, he's got a lot on that one. Nice shot.
4-2 River Falls.
11 seconds left in the second period.
14:49 the time of the goal. Puck is dropped and controlled by North. It comes back out to center, and this should just about do it as they bring it into the River Falls zone as Dusick goes back for it. That's the end of the second period with River Falls leading 4-2. Another real good period, I thought, by Brian Hansen. And Brian got a little lucky on one of those that could have very possibly been a goal. But other than that, I thought he played a very, very steady period, Chuck.
Yeah, that one that hit 2 pipes, there was nothing he could do about it. The puck got behind him, came off one pipe, and the fellow shot from the other side and hit the pipe again.
Yeah.
No, I thought we played a hard, fast skating, hard checking, good second period of hockey. If these kids can play all year long as consistent as they played this second period, they'll have done themselves well.
Yeah. We'll be back for the third period in just a few minutes.
Tom, we're about ready to start the third period. Score is 4-2. River Falls is ahead. And we're starting out again with the Potton line. Howard,
Potton, Bierstead, and Girathanis. Puck is controlled by no one, and it's left along the near boards. Finally, Eau Claire picks it up and takes it into the River Falls zone. 2 men taking off the puck there. Prochnow picks it up in behind his own net to Christensen. Tries to come out along the near side, intercepted by North and shot back into the zone. Christensen has it in behind his own net. Picked up by Potton, comes up along the near boards. Bierstead after it there. Shot back into the zone again. Prochnow has it, tries to come up along the near side. Intercepted again and shot right back in again. Christensen picks it up out front, takes it behind his net. Tries to shoot it up along the far boards. It goes back in behind the River Falls net. Potton takes his man to the boards and we get a whistle. They were trying to force the puck out of the zone there, and they were having absolutely no success at it at all. They were trying to force it up both sides, both the near and the far boards, and Eau Claire was just covering that and keeping it into the zone.
we got a little different line out here this time.
Okay, we got Chris By, Corey Knott, and Hans Jacobs. By gets it to Knott, Knott back to By, shot in behind the net. Jacobs after it there, takes his man into the boards. Eau Claire has it behind their own net. They shoot it along the near boards. Comes back out to the point to Dusick. Dusick takes a shot just a little wide. Seacrest along the far boards. He shoots it out front. It's tipped there, shot back out to the boards. By has it, shoots it deeper into the zone. Controlled by North. North tries a centering pass, comes right out in front. Controlled by Knott. Knott has it along the far side. He gets it back out. It's picked off by Eau Claire and shot the length of the ice. We'll get an icing call. A lot of pressure that time by the River Falls line.
Yeah. Well, a little change there. We had Hans Paulson out with Corey Knott and Chris By on that line. Now we've got a line out. Let's see what we have here. Okay, we've got Danny Bikes out with...
Danny Bikes is coming out with Karin By and Brent Helmanowski. Back on defense, we've got Prochnow and Christensen. By in on the draw. Leaves it there for Helmanowski. He's centering pass, goes just wide, goes along to the far side. Helmanowski's after the puck there. It's controlled by no one. Goes back to the line. By keeps it in, and we got a delayed offside, but North has control of the puck. They bring it out, and it's tipped in the North zone by Helmanowski, and we get the offside call.
I was happy to have that whistle. Actually,
it saved a break out there.
It went right off Helmanowski's stick to an Eau Claire player. He was on his way, and we got the offside.
By again in on the draw. It's controlled by North. North has it in their own zone. Shift it between defense. Back out to center ice. It's shot into the River Falls zone. Goes in behind the net. Prochnow back for it. Shoots it up along the near boards. Controlled by By. By shoots it in behind the net, up along the boards. Bikes has it taken away and it goes back into Christensen. Christensen behind his net over to Prochnow. Prochnow headmans it forward to Bikes. Bikes controls along the board. Nice centering pass out to Helmanowski. He breaks it to the Eau Claire line. Controls it in along the boards. It's shot back out to the line and is picked up by Christensen. Christensen walks right in front, taken away there. Shot back out, and it goes all the way the length of the ice, and we're going to get an icing call here. Eau Claire tried to clear the puck to a pass on the wing on the near boards here. Missed him, missed everybody, went down the length of the ice, and we get an icing call.
Tom, there's been a lot of action this third period. Both teams are skating hard. A lot of up and down the ice.
Like the first two periods, it's been going up and down the ice for the whole game. We got Potton out there along with Gerathonis and Bierstead now. Comes back out to Seacrest at the point. His shot is blocked and kicked out of the zone. Goes all the way back to the River Falls zone, picked up by Dusick. Dusick circles behind his own net, stops there, waits for everybody to get in place. Headmans it forward to Gerathonis. Gerathonis back out to Potton. Potton controls, takes it into the Eau Claire zone. Hard shot, nice stick save by the Eau Claire goalie. In behind the net, Gerathonis tries to clear it out of there. North comes up with it, steps around Bierstead, brings it out to center. Cross ice passes too long. Goes in behind the Eau Claire net, and we get another icing call.
As long as we keep bringing that puck down in north zone, it's fine.
Okay, back out for River Falls again is the knot line, along with By and now Hans Jacobs.
Eau Claire North coach is taking the opportunity to kind of watch the lines. I think he's trying to match line for line.
Yeah, he's just started doing that this third period, Chuck. He hadn't been doing it up to this point.
I suspect he's looking to put his first line with our third line. That would be what they usually do here when they're behind, trying to pick up a little momentum.
Puck is controlled by North at their own line. They kick it back to the defense, shift it between defense, bring it out to center on a nice clearing pass. A nice check there at the red line, and the puck goes into the River Falls zone. Christensen back after it there. It's controlled by North in the corner. They kick it back out to the point. Slap shot from there, goes wide. Goes up along the far boards. Jacobs after it there, but it's kicked back in by the North defense. They try to come up the near side, intercepted by Eau Claire. It's controlled by Knott in behind his own net. He leaves it there. Comes right back out to the point. Another shot from there. Intercepted and kicked forward. By has it. By kicks it forward into the Eau Claire zone. Jacobs after the puck. Goes in behind the net. Comes out along the near boards here. Still controlled. Takes it back behind his own net again. Brings it back up along the near boards. Nice circle there. This Joe Turk is a very good hockey player for Eau Claire North. Carries it the whole length of the ice. Finally loses it as he goes in on goal. He controls it again in the corner. Tries to bring it out. Back to the defense. Picked off there, but it's offside.
10 minutes and 33 seconds left in this third and final period.
Okay, coming off of River Falls will be Bikes, By, and Helmanowski. By on the draw just outside the River Falls zone, gets it back to Dusick. Dusick cross-ice pass, a little bit too long for Seacrest, but he picks it up and carries into the Eau Claire zone. Sidesteps the check very nicely, carries in behind. Centering pass goes right out in front, it's kicked off two skates. Bikes has it in the corner, he circles, he tries a centering pass. It's kicked ahead, and Eau Claire tries to come out of the zone with it. Nice centering pass picked up by By. By controls. Headmans it again to Bikes. Bikes takes it into the Eau Claire zone, picked up along the boards. By has it, shoots it back to Dusick. Dusick to Seacrest. Seacrest cross-ice pass to Helmanowski. It's into the Eau Claire zone as Helmanowski takes a tough check along the boards. Shot in between the Eau Claire defense, back along the near boards. They try a nice pass coming, breaking out of the zone. Just goes too far for the wing on the far boards. Seacrest back in the zone with it. Takes it behind the net, leaves it there. Eau Claire picks it up right behind the net. Centering pass kicked away by By. Goes in behind the net, picked up by Seacrest. Seacrest tries a headman pass, comes out of the zone, brought right back in offside.
Again, that was a good whistle. It was time for a line change. That line had been out there looking for a change. This gave him the opportunity to bring out the Potton line with Gerathonis and Bierstead.
Draw will come just outside the River Falls blue line. Draw is controlled by Potton, shoots it back to Prochnow. In behind the net, try to come out on the near side. It kicks out of the zone and goes to the red line. Picked up by Eau Claire. Bierstead intercepts, shoots it into the zone. Eau Claire North has it in behind their own net. Cross ice between two defense. Controlled ending again behind the net. Eau Claire tries a center breakout pass, and it's picked off by Gerathonis. Gerathonis controls along the near board, takes 2 checks, walks right around those. Defenseman picks it up, shot back out. It's kept in by Prochnow. He shoots it in behind. Bierstedt after it there. Bierstedt tries a centering pass, comes right out front. Picked off by River Falls, shot in behind. Bierstedt up along the near board. Eau Claire comes back out, nice cross-ice pass there. Takes it to the line, Christensen picks it off, headmans it to Potten. Potten brings it right back to the Eau Claire line. Circles in behind the defense. Puck goes in behind the net, finally controlled by Eau Claire. Eau Claire brings it right back up center as we change on the fly. Puck comes out to center. Picked up on the far side by Jacobs. He loses it into the zone to Christensen. Christensen has it there, shoots it in behind the net to Seacrest. Seacrest along the near boards, tries to get it out of the zone. Eau Claire controls there. It's tipped away by Corey Knott. Eau Claire back for it and picks it up in their own zone. Headman pass back out to center. North tries to break there. It's taken away by Dusick. Back up along the boards and it's shot in. Seacrest back behind his own net and along the far boards. He tips it forward. Heavy check there, just missed by North on Seacrest. Cross ice pass. Eau Claire controls, brings it to the red line, shoots it right back in again. Puck again along the far boards. Another check there, Seacrest controls. He has it in his own zone. Brings it out of the zone, headmans it along the near boards, just a little too far for Jacobs. It's intercepted by Eau Claire and they bring it right back in the River Falls zone. Kick back out by North. Cross ice pass nicely to By. By just a little bit too far and can't pick it up. Eau Claire North intercepts along their own blue line. Kick it forward, picked up by Seacrest, shot back to the Eau Claire end. Back to the River Falls line, picked up by Dusick. Dusick breaks it into the zone, walks right out front, takes a shot. Just nice save by the Eau Claire North goalie. It's in between Knott's skates, he didn't see it. Picked up by North, brought behind their own goal. They try to break up along the near side. Cross ice pass, picked up there by Eau Claire. They bang it back out to center to Seacrest. Seacrest loses it there, but takes his man out of the play. It's picked up by Bikes. Bikes gets it over to By. By breaks it out of the River Falls zone, comes right up the middle. By still with the puck, brings it into the Eau Claire North zone, has it picked off her stick there. Bikes controls, back into the corner to By. By leaves it again for Bikes. Bikes controls, nice centering pass. It's back out front. Eau Claire North goalie jumps out and dives on it. You get a whistle in the zone. Couple of nice passing plays there by Bikes and By, and they finally had it right out front. Helmanowski got a tip on the puck, but it just trickled a little wide, and the Eau Claire North goalie jumped on it. We've got 6:20 left to go in the third period. It's still 4-2 River Falls.
Good shift, Karen, good shift.
No goals scored this period. We got Christensen out there.
Jason, come on, Greg, get that shot off.
Along with Prochnow back at the points. And we have Anderson and Greg Paulson out there along with Jeff Hovey on the front line. Controlled by no one. It's up along the near boards. Finally comes back out to the point. Shot from the point goes way out wide. Christensen's going to get an interference call out front. That penalty's going to come at the 6:05 mark of the third period. And believe this or not, Chuck, that's Eau Claire River Falls' first penalty of the game.
And I think it's the second penalty overall, isn't it? Eau Claire had one.
Eau Claire had 2 penalties so far this game.
It's
And that's going on.
one of the fewest penalties I've seen in any hockey.
It's been a pretty clean game all the way around. The checks have been fairly hard but clean, and both teams have skated real hard, and it's been a good game all the way throughout.
It's going to be a key penalty. See if we can skate it off.
Okay, we got Knott and By out there along with Dusick and Seacrest back at the points. It's fed out to the point, intercepted there by Eau Claire. He's tipped cross ice but kept in by North. Goes in behind the net. Seacrest with it there. Tries to kick it out of the zone, but it's stopped by the defense. They control along the far boards. Back out to the point. Eau Claire has it there. Winds up from the point. Slap shot from there. 2 nice saves by Hansen in front. He stopped the initial shot and then picked off the rebound and covered it.
Tell you, Tom, this Brian Hansen is a sophomore. His first game as a varsity player is just playing excellent in net.
Okay, River Falls is going to get a change here, bring out Gerathonis and Bierstead. And we'll have Dusick back on defense along with Prochnow. We've got, can't quite see the clock from here, Chuck. I think we got about a minute and a half left in the penalty. Eau Claire controls in the River Falls zone. Is tipped off the stick nicely by Bierstead and out to center. Eau Claire's going to have to regroup. They bring it back in the zone. Cross ice pass, try to come up the near side. Intercepted by River Falls by Dusick, and he shoots at the length of the ice. North, and they have to go back and set it up again. They break it out of their zone on the near side. Cross ice pass picked up nicely to center.
1 minute left in the penalty.
North has it there, 1 minute left on the penalty. North brings it into the River Falls zone. River Falls set up in a box. Defense has it back at the point. It's tipped away by Prochnow. Goes back in behind the River Falls net, picked up by Eau Claire. River Falls stays in the box to try to cut down the angles. A centering pass tries to come out by North. They have it along the side of the net. 2 shots there and nice saves by Hansen. Finally picked off by Dusick and backhanded down the ice. North picks it up there, comes back and back out of their zone. River Falls is on a change, come out with By and Knott up front along with Potton and Prochnow back at the points. There's a little different setup for River Falls again. It's picked off by and Knott walks right down in, takes a shot, just goes wide. Knott tries to get it again behind the net, but it's picked off and shot behind the net.
Nice play by Corey Knott.
Corey made a nice play on that one. Eau Claire controls in their own zone, and we've got the penalty is over. Both teams back at full strength. It's shot in by North into the River Falls zone. Potton back for it. Clears it across ice pass to Prochnow. Prochnow tries to tip it out of the zone. It's picked off by the defense and shot right back in. Circles the board along the near side. Back behind the net. North is taken off the puck by Potton. Knott controls in the corner. Tries to come up the near board. Picked off by the defense. Slap shot goes way wide. It's kicked right back out into center, but it's picked off by Potton. Potton sailing to the Eau Claire zone. Potton still controls the puck. Takes a shot and scores! Potton used Chris By as a decoy on that. Walked all the way in. The defenseman stayed right where he should, but the goalie took his eyes off of it. Potton shoots and scores.
Again, an excellent play by Howard Potton, bringing that puck in, setting it up, taking his time, deciding whether or not to pass, and at the last minute, took the shot. The goalie didn't know whether he should cover the man on the left or the man on the right, and River Falls got one more goal. This should put us in good position right now.
Okay, we've got a score of 5-2 with 3:29 left to go in the third period. Puck comes back to the Eau Claire North zone, cross ice pass between defense. They have it there, comes back up to the wing on the near boards. Tipped back out to center, again controlled by North, they shoot it in. Prochnow has it across to Christensen. He headmans it forward, and Christensen has it again. Paulson after it, shot back into the River Falls zone. Prochnow after it. River Falls has it. There's a pass that came right out front, and Christensen made a bad pass out front, and it was picked up by the Eau Claire North man. And Christensen said, I can't do this, slid out there and just smothered the shot and laid on it and got a whistle.
You got to give Steve Christensen a lot of credit for that, because he made a critical mistake. He passed that puck out in front of the net, and a critical mistake. He recognized it, he went out, he put his body down, he covered it up, and completely took care of it.
Okay, out there, Hansen makes a real nice save off the face-off.
2 minutes and 52 seconds left in this game. The score is 5-2. River Falls in the lead.
Okay, we got By, Bikes, and Helmanowski out there for River Falls. And back on defense, we have Dusick and Seacrest. Puck is controlled by North behind the River Falls net. They try to break out the near side. It comes back to the point. Big slap shot from there. And it goes through just a maze of people and finds its way into the net. Hansen had zero chance on that one. I don't think he saw it at all. A big shot again from the point, and I think this Joe Turk, who scored on that goal again, has played a really, really good game for Eau Claire North.
Tom, that's a classic example of why you can't all pull in and suck around the goalie. We didn't have the points covered, we gave him the shot, and somehow it found its way through.
Okay. Knott controls the face-off and brings it into the Eau Claire zone, takes it along the near side, tries a centering pass. It's picked off there by Joe Turk. Turk now playing center. After playing his shift of defense, he's now out at center. He picks up the puck, brings it in the River Falls zone. Comes out front, it's tipped away, and it's going to be offside. That puck just made it outside the blue line, and it was carried right back in offside.
We have 2 minutes and 15 seconds left. River Falls needs to gain their composure here. It's one more goal in, and we could have a very, very tight game.
If you've noticed, Chuck, this Joe Turk, number 4, has spent 3 shifts out there, 2 at defense, and now he's up playing center. He's by far the best player that I've seen for North tonight.
Well, that's going to take its toll if we can keep him out there moving long enough. He just plain can't do much no matter how good he is.
Okay, out for River Falls is the Potton line with Gerathanis and Bierstead. Shot from the point is blocked nicely by Hansen. Controlled by Gerathanis in the corner. He has it taken away, and North controls along the far boards. They walk it right out front, and it's tipped off the stick there. Bierstead tries to tip it away. And another shot from the point went through the maze, and believe it or not, Hansen stuck the glove out there and held on.
Tell you, Tom, those are the kind that can go in. River Falls right now is let down. We've got to start getting control again over this game.
If you've noticed, Chuck, Eau Claire North has been putting an awful lot of pressure on our breakout play coming up the boards. They're kind of leaving that middle open, but boy, they're pinching awful hard on the boards. Okay, we've got 1:56 left to go in the third period. North controls in the River Falls zone. Shot right on. Another nice save by Hansen. Clearing pass gets stopped at the defense and shot right back in. Another one gets shot right back in, and it goes in behind the River Falls net. It's tipped there and goes out of play, and we'll get a face-off.
And with a score of 5-3, we have 1 minute and 41 seconds left in the third period.
We're going to have to go back to that center breakout, Chuck, in order to get out of that zone. Eau Claire is really pinching on the boards, not only with their wing and center, but with their defensemen. Yeah. Eau Claire North controls in behind the River Falls net. Nice centering pass, picked off nicely by Christensen. Christensen tries to control, shoots it out of the zone. A pass goes in, By walks right in, shoots and scores. A nice snapshot by Chris By, walking in on the right side. Beat the Eau Claire North goalie to the blocking pad side, and it was a nice goal by Chris By. That'll be By from Christensen, and that comes with 1:24 left to go in the third period, making it a 6-3 hockey game.
Steve Christensen made a nice play down there to get that goal set up. Oh, they didn't give an assist on it.
No, I think Christensen should have had an assist on that one. Helmanowski breaks in. His shot just goes wide. Up along the far boards, Bikes gets a hold of it, shoots it in behind the net. North controls there. They try to bring it out along the far side. North still has it. By picks the pocket in the corner, shoots it in behind the net. Helmanowski after it there. He gets taken off the puck. Still fights for it, finally picks it up, tries to break out front. 3 men take him. He still gets a shot. By backhand shot. Bikes takes a shot, goes wide, comes up along the near side. Kept in by Dusick. Bikes has it in behind the net. Centering pass, By tries a shot, tipped off her stick. Goes in behind the net. Eau Claire North has it there, breaks right up the center. Headman pass there, picked up by Turk. Turk brings it into the River Falls zone. Taken off his stick there, brought out by Helmanowski. Helmanowski tries to come into the Eau Claire zone. It's tipped there, and we get a whistle. And I think we're going to get an offside here against River Falls.
Tom, if you'd like to know how hard some of those checks are, this one that Sean Dusick took down here snapped the Eau Claire North's hockey stick right in two. There's some hard checks going on out there right now. And Eau Claire North hasn't given up, although we're down to 26 seconds left in the game.
Okay, probably finishing off the game will be the Potton line along with Gerathanis and Bierstead. Potton controls the puck and shoots it into the Eau Claire North zone. Potton goes right in, steals it away. His shot just goes wide. Eau Claire tries to break out along the far boards, but it's kept in by Prochnow. Bierstead keeps it in, shoots it back into the zone. Jarathanis after it there. It's picked off his stick and finally cleared back out to center. Christensen skates across for it, tips it away from the north pair. Comes back out to the line and is shot in, and that's the end of the game. A very good win for River Falls, 6-3 over Eau Claire North. And I think, Chuck, after kind of a shaky start, I think the game kind of evened off, and then I think River Falls in that second period, the last half of the second period, really started to take it to North. The third period, for the first part of the period, was pretty even until North started to press, and then River Falls picked up another couple of goals when Eau Claire was pressing. But I think overall, the second period was the complete turnaround for River Falls at about the 10-minute mark.
Tom, we've got a young team here, and I think we have to give them a lot of credit. It was a hard skating, it was a clean game, it was hard hitting, and now they move into 3 more tough games. They have Menominee Saturday, next is it Tuesday? They've got Rice Lake, and then on
Saturday they come back and play.
Well, they got Holy Angels, on Thursday.
On Thursday, yeah.
So those 3 games are all going to be hard games. And if they can play like they did here tonight, they can be proud of themselves.
One thing I'd like to acknowledge here before we sign off, Chuck, is the fact that I thought the refereeing of this game was extremely well done. Had 3 referees out there, and I think they all did a very, very good job. They let the game kind of flow. They called the obvious. They let some of the accidental or not obvious penalties go. And it was a good, hard-fought hockey game from the beginning to the end.
I agree with you, Tom. Well, I think it's time to sign off here. Primo Simone's on the camera along with Dave Knott. Primo, let's cut her off.